Flawless service bonus, 500. Here's it as an extra for helping that girl calm down. Today's total transfer, 2,298. Boston thought about a hollow plan. Buying it will prevent her from getting distracted. Yeah, so this is another thing you gotta know, be mindful of. If Jill wants something, you have to buy it. Hold on a sec. Okay, yeah, so if Jill wants something, you gotta buy it. You know those little blurbs when you're going through the menu that remind you what what a customer ordered? If you don't fulfill those, you end up if you excuse me, I'm messing up. If you don't get what she wants, she becomes distracted, and she won't remember those. If you won't remember those little blurbs, she'll be thinking about something else instead. So it doesn't make the game impossible. It just makes it a little bit harder. That's also why you gotta meet these deadlines. Well, first let's go to the shop. Let's see. Yes. Got the shop. Hollow plants. Hollow plant. So I gotta double click if I want to buy it. And we're also going to buy Mulan tea. I missed what that blurb said. Local Woman, Local Hero by Elena Smithy. This morning, a suicide attempt was thwarted by an unidentified local woman. The incident occurred at the Artemis Will Mall, where people noticed someone was at the rooftop of the building. Firefighters were called as soon as their presence was noticed by pedestrians. But the person jumped off without notice. It's a mysterious rescuer. Just when the would-be suicide victim jumped off, a local woman was able to catch her in midair and fled the scene before anyone could identify her. The mall is taking extra security measures now. Sure, that's not related to anything. 50% of readers consider shrimp ramen to be disgusting. Because that's what's important. This is not really a surprise, but a lot of people seem to hate this particular brand of instant food. This is from a survey we conduct. Oh wait, midair? That sounds a bit too fantastical. No, this is from a survey we conducted here at the Augmented Eye last month. We asked our readers to tell us their most hated dishes. With a total of 6,000 votes. There we are. Sorry about that. Apparently, someone else got on the relay I was using. Miki concert. Okay, so let's limit all concert conversations to this thread. How are you preparing for the best day of your life? I'm going with my boyfriend. Boyfriend? Why would you lie on the internet? Oh wow. Fucking Normies, get out. So cute and on. And anyway, I'm going with a very special friend of mine. Are you the girl from the other day who had a crush on her best friend? Yes. You're finally going to confess. Oh my god, this is going to be the cutest thing. But I still don't know if I like her. Just wait until Miki shows up. You'll know right away if you love her. Trust me, I've been there. How so? You'll understand when you're there with her. Miki concerts are some magical shit. The thread is closed. This page looks silly. It's amusing in its own way. What it says on the tin. But what's the news on them? Drawing a blank right now. No. We haven't heard of Alice in a while. Well, now that I think of it, you think they're planning something? There's this constant rumor I heard about a terrorist attack next week. Don't scare me with that stuff, please. I have enough. I have enough as it is. Well, we're going to be attacked, and it'll be funny to see those white knights do nothing but drink. How do you know if you get attacked by Alice? It's my first time reading about them. Lurk more. Normally she leaves a funny ASCII drawing on a message, something like "Happy Not Birthday." Sounds lame as fuck. Why is Alice even a celebrity? Alice was the one who leaked all the internal White Knight memos. She literally started the riots with the leaks. At least try with your baits. Happy Not Birthday, cheeky bastard. I gotta keep in mind the little comments Jill does. In the last thread, Anon wants to confess her feelings to her best friend. I still don't know! And how is she? I bet she is one of those cute, clueless girls who can't catch your signal. Stop that! I kinda know who this person is. You say that, but she can be incredibly sharp sometimes. I was right. What's going to be that's going to be difficult. Now you have to be direct and to the point. I'm afraid that I'm afraid that's going to be the case here. Not that I'm actually in love. Stop! I'm going to marry Miki. Stop being such an attention whore. We are here for Miki. Come on, don't be mean. And we just want to help a fellow Miki sister. You don't have to fight because of me. It wasn't my intention to derail the thread. Don't pay attention to her. Everyone else here wants to help you. I'm a guy. Now who's the attention whore again? Does anyone know of childhood romances that succeed in real life? You're just lonely. I don't think there's anything else. We're going to save and go to work. Good evening. Hey, Jill. I knew it was coming, but still. What? That's a sound you don't hear every day. But boss, what are you doing with that helmet? I was just about to I was just about to ask you where it came from. A white knight came yesterday. She left and, well, she forgot to take it with her. I figured she'd eventually come looking for it, so I left it under the count. Wait. Do you regularly put things on without asking who they belong to first? I don't plan and evaluate it, and I don't plan and evaluate it every move, Jill. I just act. Anyway, as your boss, I'm taking this helmet until the client comes for it. You sound happy. Well, this helmet is comfortable and cool and comfortable and cool and really, really cool. It's strange that you're late, Gil. Yeah, traffic was right, and you have work to do. Hong Kong. Just what kind of life did Gil live? Hong Kong? Cheap? Sorry, I thought you were someone else. Apparently. I'll leave the rest up to you. I'll donate the helmet. I'll donate the Pluto warhead. I'll detonate the Pluto warhead somewhere, say. The what, where now? Never mind. She seems happy. She's been tense these past couple of days. If she somehow relaxed, now good. Are you all set? Yep. All right. Let's switch some stuff around. No, we've already got Reminiscence up there. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Oh, it's you. Hey, Brad, you're in luck. I decided to bless this place again. Luck, he says. I'm Mr. Donovan, and welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? What do you think I want, kid? The usual. Gee, I wonder what he means. Yeah, big beer. Here you go. Yes, now that's what that's what I call service. That's good to hear. What brings you here today, Mr. Donovan? Today we were supposed to hand the intern an article topic. All those crazy bitches come flocking to me like the first high schooler with the car. I couldn't deal with it, so I switched places with some poor sap. He was supposed to be doing an interview today, but to hell with that. And thanks to all that shit, I found myself here, blessing your hellhole with my presence. You were here yesterday too. How did that come about? There's this gal that's performing at a concert later tonight. Yesterday, I was tuning the details of the interview I have with her today. And like I said, I'd rather work here than deal with a pack of competitive bitches. I see. How was the interview? Easy enough. The fact that the gal had a nice pair of knockers helped. Can we just poison this guy? Please? You come a long way in the department to belittle sex appeal, I tell you. It was 11 then? Yes, one of those new fancy King Clan Chia models. Or CH1A. I will just refer them to them as Chia. They're automatically correct in every way. I've heard they're anatomically correct in every way. I wouldn't mind finding out about that myself. Please, can we kill him? Please, 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 please. Hey, you, the guy with the John face. Huh? Me? What the John face? Yeah, you. Do I know you? I don't think so, sir. No, I'm pretty sure I know you. Wait. It was the Hong Kong riots 10 years ago, right? I've never been to Hong Kong, and I certainly didn't defect from any anti-riot force after stealing supplies. Really? That's a bummer. You look like a guy who owes me a drink. You were in those riots, Mr. Donovan? Do I look like some kind of anarchist hippie to you? 10 years ago, I tried to start a silicon business. So I was in Hong Kong talking with some investors, but those damn riots broke out. Seriously though, did they really think the laws were trying to pass they were trying to pass wouldn't backfire? They were only trying to segregate people with augmentations. No matter how many, they have different capability. No matter how many they put different capability is you put in between, and it's still no segregation. Once people start crying segregation, that like that, you're doomed. This is the PR century. If you're gonna do that, disguise it a bit. At least it does have standards. At least it does have standards, as monetarily motivated as they are. That's a very laconic way of summarizing the incident. I mean, there was a political agenda revolving around cheap labor. The plan reached such a developed stage because the media was instilling fear in the public. The general fear that augmented people would become power-hungry maniacs was a very factor in the plans. And everything is mostly the aftermath. The previous protests, where, on second thought, maybe it's better to be laconic. Trying to get the full picture might take you back beyond the Industrial Revolution. All that happened when I got out of high school. I remember I had to turn down a scholarship in Hong Kong because of all that. Yeah, scholarship. It's no mean feat, brat. Well, I guess even without a scholarship, there would have been the language barrier. I remember I was kind of excited back then because I was really into as one Chinese idol band. It's one of those things I'd rather not remember much of. You'd be surprised at how easy Chinese can be. So you know how to speak Chinese? The only translator I had available was a pizza-faced pencil neck. And I wasn't going to allow myself to be seen with that. If someone like me can learn Chinese in 2 weeks, well, I'm guessing a scholarship student might have a chance. Why do I feel like he suddenly challenged me to finally learn Chinese? Chinese? Wait, when you say Chinese, do you mean Mandarin or Cantonese? Tangerine? Canto what? When people say Chinese, they're usually referring to the written word, not the spoken one. It's important to clarify because there are a lot of dialects in the Chinese language. In Hong Kong, lots of people speak Cantonese, so just saying Chinese won't do. You might have learned Cantonese because you were only going to Hong Kong. Or you might have learned Mandarin because it's the one spoken by the majority elsewhere. I went to Hong Kong and managed to seal the deal. I have no idea about anything else. Right. Anyway, surely a student with a scholarship can serve me a Mars blast too, right? Sure, on it. You want the Mars blast? That's a change of pace, all right? Before we do anything else, I am going to have a quick bio break. Give me a second. Alright, I returned. Okay, Mars Blast. He probably wants a big one, but it's already big. Oh no, wait. 6 Bronson extract. 1 powdered Delta. 4 Planner Guide. 2 Carmatrine. Yeah, it's already big. There's no, we're not going to get more than that. All blended. Here. Alright, I guess I'll believe your story. Alright. Hey kid, I got wasted yesterday, so there's a certain protocol here. Would you mind telling me if I said anything someone could use against me in a court of law? Complaining about your investors can be used as a legal weapon. I don't think so. Oh good, fuck those sons of bitches. What did I tell you? How they wanted unreasonable stuff, and they feel like like they have more power than you do and all that. Oh yeah, I recall something like that. But then again, it seems to be something I say a lot when drunk. And racial slurs in German. Jesus! This guy just keeps getting worse. Racial slurs in what? But let me tell you something. And there are people worse than your investors. Who? Your clients. Excuse me? Your readers. If you think clients are always right when you're wrong, if you think clients are always right, then you're wrong. Unless I'm the client, that is. We live in an era where PR is the first and only word in anything. You can sell the shittiest stuff, and people will still buy it if you're the apple of their eyes. But make one fucking mistake, and it's over for you. You're suddenly a criminal to them. No chance of appeal. God forbid if they ever catch something you said out of context. A month ago, we had to clarify that we were talking about the animal in an article about cougars in nearby forests. All because we got a pack of 40-year-old divorced soccer moms crying about hurt feelings. Even in the future, there are Karens. They were having a picnic party in the same forest and thought we were writing about them. God, I hope at least one of them gets seen by their damn namesake. Yeah, it's funny when someone else does it. The smell of rosy perfume still makes my blood boil. Nobody can take a joke. They're always out now for blood. You can't win. You will always offend somebody. And while some take it graciously, many just love feeling insulted. They relish the thought of ganging up against something. And those hypersensitive bastards are your clients. They're the ones you have to target. I run a goddamn newspaper. The whole point is to present news in the most natural way possible. Being offended by a newspaper is like being angry at the mirror. Sure, let's go with that. I mean, it's not like he's totally wrong, but... he isn't exactly wrong, but... Newspapers have caused problems, and I'll say that. Hearing it from him is kinda... Damn, look at the time. I need to get back to work soon. Really? I just finished an interview when it must be posted as soon as possible. The fact that we're posting it after the chick finished her concert is enough of a problem already. Something delayed the interview? The interview was supposed to happen last Friday. One of the interns, this meek little girl, was supposed to do it, but for some fucking reason, she didn't. I spent 2 days negotiating something else instead. Negotiating? Did you have to pay or something? Basically, when that encore concert happens, I need to plaster the chick's face all over the front page. I see. Okay then, one last drink before I leave. Give me something bitter to wake me up. Jonathan wants something bitter to wake him up. I wonder if some alcohol would help too. Grizzly Temple, I think, is the most expensive one. Duplex. Yeah, Grizzly Temple. I think that's what the guide also suggests. Yep, it suggests the Grizzly Temple. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. So let's make it big. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. And all blended. Here. Yeah, this works just fine. Man, that girl's producer was angry as fuck. Trying to negotiate with him was a hassle. I've had less problems dealing with SoCal Justice Warriors. Who? SoCal Justice Warriors, a mafia vigilante group that runs around solving crimes in swimsuits. I wonder if that's a reference to something. I forget. Oh yeah, those artificially blonde and artificially tan folks with blunt objects. Yeah, they're an interesting group, you know. They only accept people born or raised in South California and go through hellish training on a daily basis. They have to. No normal person can run around in swimsuits in cold weather. Oh god, they do it then. They have an interesting view of the world and how it works, but they're pretty sensitive too. Too many outlets have insulted them in the past, and they are trigger happy against defamation. I had a dozen guys in speedos talking with me about some news while flaunting their bags of batteries, and they were still more polite than that producer guy. Think about it. Watching a banana hammock move at the same time as a bag of batteries was more pleasant. I'm pretty sure there's a banana hammock in the batteries audience somewhere, though. Well, I'm out. Thank you. Please come again. Yeah. That was tiring. Hey Jill, I think I have a problem. Don't tell me. Yep, I can't take the helmet off. Yeah, very funny. Did you check the internet for help? How to take off a Valkyrie-type white knight helmet is not precisely a common query, you know. I could break it, but I don't want to damage a client's proper... What? Did you run out of air? I just realized you served a Valkyrie in Valhalla. Don't scare me like that. I don't think you can run out of air with this helmet. What are you gonna do? I know someone that might help me. I'll give her a call. Let's see, where was her number? Oh, here it is. Hey Iris, I need some help. No, I need some help I need some unclogging advice. I think Iris is a character that that's going to be in the sequel to this game. Iris? I've heard Chief call her a couple of times. Maybe she's a friend? More importantly, will Chief be fine? Well, even if there's no guard of Buddha, you can always trust Boss. Yeah, let's hope you're right. Hey, honey, can you see me? And then there's this character, who many cannot help but love, and I'm included in that. Dorothy is always a fun character. Yeah, I can see you. Why? Man, did they sell me the wrong stuff? Who sold you what? Yo, I'm going out for a bit to buy a screwdriver and bacon and... Are you talking to yourself again? I'm not. Hello! Oh, hello, Dorothy, wherever you are. I'll be back in a bit then. She didn't see you? Oh, I get it now. They sold me a Vic jammer, not an optic camouflage system. How to explain? Have you seen those pics or videos of someone stripping or undressing? But I mean the ones where the clothes are the only thing you can see and the other person is invisible? That is very specific. Again, there's people out there with a fetish for invisible people. Don't doubt it. I mean, that invisible girl from My Hero Academia, I forget her name, she's rather popular. I prefer Suyu myself. God, I'm so out of touch with My Hero Academia. Where you can see a few articles of clothes floating about. I was trying to find something that would let me cater to that fetish, but Contact misunderstood my request. I asked him to bring me something that would make me invisible, and he did. But I'm only invisible to cameras. Even then, wouldn't your clothes be invisible too with such a jammer or something? You have a point. Oh well, I'll work something out. Maybe I'll get a nano camo module. Camo? Haven't you heard of nano camo? They're a military technology company that recently branched into civilian appliances. Yes, that's a thing. They use nanotechnology to make fabric or other material take any color or texture you want. You can order a module from them and change the color of clothes, walls, or tables with it. Sounds interesting. Maybe I'll look it up. What does it have to do with what you want, though? If I remember correctly, they have a module that makes things almost invisible to the human eye. It was quite pricey last I checked, though. Almost to the human eye? Well, it's not perfect. If you beat me an eerie, surrounding colored blob. When you let them see things differently, it's so ineffective against us. Still, it might be what I need. Now what was that about talking to yourself again? Oh, look at that! $59.99. What a deal! Nothing important. What are you having? I'm in a good mood, so give me a piano woman. Sure. Dorothy wants a piano woman. Simple enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Age. Mix. One piano woman. I love these ones, you know? I keep them for special occasions, whenever I'm feeling good or when I need to get out of the slump. And today? Today I feel good. That's nice. Okay then, how's this for a bonus payment? The ticket from Friday. Can't believe I still remember that. The guy was so nice in giving it to me. Too bad it was filled to the brim with dogs, but I would have enjoyed the drink here otherwise. I don't think this ticket should be valid. But then again, they were improvised, so no, there isn't really any contract involved or anything. You know, if you're lonely enough to start talking to yourself, if you could, we could hit an arrangement. Keep me fed and I'll keep you company. You'll still need to pay if you want to get naughty, though. So yeah, Dorothy is a sex worker. And then she's also, her design is also based off Aegis from Persona 3. I think I'll pat. So I already have a cat that does all that. You pay him to finish that sentence and I'll make sure you truly become invisible. Fine. Consider this a standing offer, though. Oh, hey, John. Oh, Dorothy. Didn't see you here last Friday. I was dealing with some, whoops. I was dealing with some stuff over the weekend. And Monday. Yeah. Was it a girl? I wish. What did you do? What did you do? I'd rather not talk about it. Hey, honey. What did he do? Hey, Fredo, welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow. This is actually the first time you managed to get one of my streams. Welcome. I think you followed me on Twitter, but I don't remember if you did on Twitch. Anyway, we are playing Valhalla. That sounds so much better. Oh, that's great. And also, welcome to the stream, Robin. I'm glad. It seems to peak at occasionally according to OBS. But if it still sounds fine, that's good. Is it too loud or anything? It's been a complete mystery for as long as I've known him. The past is like no, that's good. Also, Fredo, no, check out the upgraded models. I got glowies! Thanks for the lurk. Yeah, I don't think I've set it up for lurking. And I need to do that at some point. Model looks amazing to you. Thanks, Robin. His past is like a nebulous mass that tries to bite him every once in a while. Oh, yeah, that's going to be a common joke with Gil. Also, guys, meet Dorothy. She is a sex worker. She is also a Lilum, which is an android. And she's based off Aegis from Persona 3. Nebulous? You hear so much random stuff, it's hard to make connections about what happened and when. And you know, people lie. Does your boss know about it? She said, I'm not one to judge. Seems like she knows what the hell's going on. But I think I'm better off not knowing. It's not really that necessary, and it's a pain to think about. I'm right here, you know. Did I tell any lies? No, but... never mind. But yeah, about your boss. Why isn't she wearing a helmet? She found it, put it on, now she's stuck. Yeah, randomly putting stuff you find, putting on stuff you find is problematic. No shit. I mean, there's this girl that wanted to see if she could use a glass bottle as a... That's clearly for those... a bit early for those stories, don't you think? Yeah, Dorothy does not have any qualms about sharing stories like that. Nope. By the way, it's weird that I didn't see you, yesterday. I have a job too, you know. Yeah, but you usually come before you start. Aw, did you miss me that much? Yesterday was a bit different, and I worked the entire day. I don't know if I should ask. Oh, it was weird, but not kinky weird. The guy paid me to spend all day pretending to be his daughter. Okay, yeah, so for Robin and Fredo, who just joined the stream, and there was this guy who showed up yesterday named Ingram. He told he's a bit of a sex addict. And he occasionally paid, and he paid me he talked about paying a girl to pretend to be his daughter for a day. Now we know who that girl is. Really? Yeah, I go to his house at 11 a.m., dress as requested, then spend all day there. Play some games, occasionally tell him I love him, and go to bed when ordered, and leave. Nothing sexual. I used to expect him to push me again into the ground and have his way with me. But after 3 years, it's unlikely that'll happen. 3 years? Yeah, 1 day a year for 3 years now. Oh, but last year he also wanted me to play the part of his daughter's birthday. Wait a second. Does he have a daughter or not? Yeah, it seems she died 4 years ago. Oh. Yeah, so that was the void Ingram was talking about before, I believe. He still hasn't completely gotten over the loss of his daughter. He's missing that connection. So so he tries to fill the void with sex and once a year, he hires Dorothy to pretend to be his daughter. At least that's my take. What kind of people? Oh, whoops. Yep, I seem to attract that kind of people for some reason. What kind of people? Nobody. I said nothing. Give me a moonblast, would you? Sure. What moonblast? Coming right up. Moonblast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 1, 2. On the rocks, blended. To get clarification, I'm not really a drinker. I'm pretty repulsed by alcohol, actually. Like, the taste is just too strong for me. I cannot handle it. I tried a couple of times, but I could never take more than a few sips. But I do love this game. This game's pretty fun. The writing helps a lot, and it's a neat little concept. You're a bartender in a cyberpunk setting. Here. There's something interesting about this drink. I don't actually like it, but I can't stop drinking them. It tastes like a bit of sugar drowned in pure alcohol. No wonder you feel like that. It's something I've been meaning to ask you. Yes, I'm single, and I don't mind that you're a girl. Jesus, Dorothy. Do you actually mind what anyone is? Not at all. Yeah, so Dorothy is pansexual. One of the reasons I bought this game was it was labeled LGBT, and I thought it was on sale at the time. Anyway, it's not about that. Do all DFC 72s look like kids? Yes and no. At the factory, we look like kids because our development needs to be as close to a human as possible. And you look like babies outside the factory? Every fresh DFC 72 looks about 10 to 13. Makes it easier to upgrade later. Upgrade? Once a DFC 72 passes 3 maturity tests, it can opt for a factory upgrade. That upgrade alters its body into something older. Some go for it, some don't. Yeah, so, Dorothy looks younger than she really is. Will you go through it? I don't know. Right now, I'm a rarity. I don't find many like me in my line of work, so I have an advantage. And I really need that advantage, you know? How so? When people hire me, half of the time it's not because I'm me. The amount of role-playing I have to do on a normal night is ridiculous. So if I stop looking underage, I'll lose my advantage over everyone else. I didn't think about it that way. Don't think about it at all? I mean, maybe I'll go through with it if I ever decide to retire or something. But right now, I'm just fine the way I am. Let's see. Good evening, Gil. No. Welcome to... Does that happen a lot? By the way, does this guy look familiar at all? Not really. It would happen less if Jill would let people call her Jules. Call me Jules, and I'll make sure every time you sit that you hear the clink of your shaker. Fine, fine. I'll be with you in a minute, Jamie. Yeah. Hey, just let me finish here. Sure, no hurry. Yeah, this guy is entirely a reference to Deus Ex, specifically Human Revolution. You see he looked a lot like Adam Jensen. Hello, sailor. Hello, young lady. Just call me Dorothy. You're Jamie, right? Nice to meet you, Dorothy. Let me buy you a drink. Oh, I couldn't let you do that. I insist. I got a hefty bonus the other day, and today I'm in a good mood. I suppose it'd be impolite of me to reject. Sure, take your offer. Hey, honey, I'll have a big sunshine cloud. I'll be fine with just a gut punch. Come on, don't be stingy. Ask for something more expensive. Yes, please do. I've got bills to pay. I'd rather not. Man, that girl puts me on edge with the way she addresses people. Okay then, let me get your orders. A big sunshine cloud and one gut punch. Press after the first. Let's make. I just realized I have my email open. Let's see, is it? It doesn't say specifically big. I think he can handle alcohol and all that, so maybe a big gut punch wouldn't be too bad. But I'll go with a normal one. Sunshine cloud. 1, 2, 3, 4, because we need to make it big. 1, 2, 3, 4. Optional carmetry. On the rock blend. And gut punch. Geez, gut punch is so inexpensive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Optional carbotrine. Age, mix. And here and here. Thank you. All in order. Thank you, Dorothy. Don't mention it. And thank you, Jill. It's my job. Hey, Dorothy, may I ask you something, private? Here we go. If you need a price list, I have a convenient card with updated fees. I can give you, a discount if you pay for the room and invite me to dinner. Thank you. It's not about that. And go ahead. I don't think you can ask me something I've never been asked before. Is it true that the DFC-72 line leaves tracking nanomachine and then the other person after, well, Jesus. This is a conversation that is happening. After they violate every hole in your body, regardless of its original purpose. Jesus, Dorothy. Yes. That's a semi-myth that nobody has tried to dispel. It's true, but also not true at the same time. Can I explain? We do have tracking nanomachines, but they're released when the body enters alert mode. When they're being assaulted, or the like, that way the authorities can chase down the attacker. It's kind of buggy though. I've heard stories of DFC-72s who marry, get nervous on their wedding night, and bam! Their partners end up spending the honeymoon in jail. Jesus. And they never thought to fix the bug? Am I kidding? The companies are probably like EA and Bethesda. I see. And besides, I've modernized itself so much that if any tracking nanomachines were still being released, I'd have to commend their tenacity, to be honest. There's also this urban myth that those nanomachines help improve performance, but that's just silly. Now I get to ask you something. Sure, go ahead. How much of you is still organic? Just enough that my skin still heals over time. Come on, you know that's not what I mean. Jesus, Dorothy. I'll tell you that and nothing more, young lady. Fine. See if I care. I mean, I'm going. I'll leave you with the meanie. I love Dorothy. Thank you. Please come again. That girl's something else, huh? She's so earnest about what she does. It's kind of hard not to root for her. She also has no qualms about anything whatsoever, and that becomes a problem from time to time. Okay, I'm done here. Right, I'm gonna go take my... Gil! I need your girly hands for a second here. Dang. Sorry, can you take care of him while I help her? Sure, no problem. I apologize for taking time from your break. Don't worry. Sorry you don't have to deal with me. Sure, no problem, Jill. Yeah, but you usually seem to have a blast when Gil is the one serving you. Anyway, do you want something else? Can you make me a Mars Blast? I can. Mars Blast, Mars. Better not give him any other kind of blast drink by accident. Mars Blast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Oh, no. My bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And blend. Make me a party cocktail, please. That's not something I can make, though. It's not on the list. This is a future bar. Bacardi's probably not in business anymore. Here. Bitter and mind-numbing, just like war. Jesus. Party? Well, I don't know. They might have been bought out by some other company or something. What's the future then? Well, they may. The recipe may still be there. It just wouldn't be called Bacardi. Have you been to war? Like the war, we fight everywhere. We fight every day, Jill. So you haven't been to war. It better be. Not to an official one, at least. There's something I've been wondering for a while now. What could that be? First, it was how a professional assassin could be so polite and pleasant to be around. But I guess your line of work doesn't have to have any bearing on your personality. Also, being polite, could help people lower their guards, so he probably would have had practice. Thanks a lot. What I've often wondered about is how you can be so calm here. Aren't you worried about police or the like? Well, first of all, I try to keep everything as clean as possible. Second, I don't come here looking for trouble, so I don't raise suspicion. And finally, you can thank your boss for easing my mind and about other folks. Gonna finally go and make food. Now I want you, and if you find a Bacardi, pull a drink after me. Will do. My boss? I've seen what she's done, and I feel safe here. She could take care of things if I went haywire. Haywire? You? Don't mind that. I'm not the mind, and if you just hard to mind it if you just said, you wouldn't happen to know how she got her mechanical arm, would you? I heard she lost her original finding a cyborg wrestler that had gone rogue. Just a rumor, though. Damn, I still don't know then. Yeah, that's the thing about Dana. You hear so many rumors about her, but here's the thing. It's suggested they're all true. Just the one where she loses her arm is apparently a mystery. Maybe they're all true. Have you tried asking her? She told me it's more interesting if it's a mystery. Which leads me to believe that she might have started some of the rumors herself. They're believable. They're believable because she's her. Maybe I'll see her in action one day. You should. It's quite the show. Good news, Jill. The helmet came off and you can take your break. Finally. It's always a pleasure, Jamie. Thank you, Jill. Boss, break! Alright. Okay, it's normally time for me to end it here. But let's give our new viewers a bit more, shall we?